Hello, lovely people. I'm Sinead, and welcome. On Wednesday, I put together a suitcase, and here is how it finished up. The handle is the main thing you probably didn't see, because, yeah. So this is just like a jump ring with, this time I used a piece of cardstock, or that chipboard, whatever you want to call it, to make the little straps that hold it down, and the rings through, and it just makes a nice flexible handle there. And of course I've got travel stickers, lots of travel stickers, because we've been lots of places, although I've got a few on here that Elwyn hasn't been as yet. I have no idea where we're going in the last few, but here's the one I made before, and there's no travel stickers. We've got a blank canvas there, but there are on this side because they didn't all fit on the other suitcase. So she now has, Elwyn, guess I should have said that from the beginning, Elwyn now has the set of suitcases for her world travels that she's been doing. But today, as I promised on Wednesday, we are going to make a table desk for Della. I checked her paint, and no, it's not even close. It's still a tacky feeling. So yeah, I can't wait until she's got dry paint and I can put her together and she can be part of, you know, what it is down here. And I think next Wednesday I am going to have one of the upper floors cleaned off, and we're gonna move forward on that so that we can get little Jane and Jody up to the top floor, have them a place to go, so that Della's place is clear, so that when we, you know, as we get the chair, the desk, and whatever else built, there's some place for it to go. And I have this body, as I've shown you before, and she has been trying on clothes and stuff, but I don't use her in photographs because, you know, there's no head. Eventually I hope to try and, I want to try and carve her a wooden head, but that is all part of the planning out the use of the block of wood for the goblin. There has to be enough left to make a head, and if that doesn't work, then I'll do a paper clay one, or maybe it'll have, you know, a mixture of the two. I don't know, but right now let's go make that desk table. I've pre-cut my supplies here, so we've got two pieces of cardboard and one of chipboard, and then I will cover them with some packing paper that I've wrinkled up to give it texture. It might end up looking like a little bit like leather. I don't know, but I wanted it to have kind of a textural feel around the edge. I didn't want it to just be square. And we've got our legs and the surround. So this will go on the bottom. Let's see, make sure I've got the right one here. And like that, with the legs in the corners, like that. So let's get started gluing it up. Please tell me down in the comments, what is your latest project? Have you felt able to stay on target on what it is you are working on? Has it been a struggle lately, or has it been easy? And do you have any big projects planned? I mean, I think of the high-rise as a very big project. I am so thrilled to be working on the fourth, I mean, it's the first floor technically, but the fourth finishing out of 6. And can't wait for the whole thing to be done. It is so much nicer to look in at this little world rather than looking at storage. But I still haven't got any place to put things. Hopefully that will change, but even if it doesn't, I'm enjoying the high-rise having finished floors. It's just so much nicer. And, you know, I'm not doing, because I'm working on different projects, I'm not spending as much time setting up and playing with the dolls on those different floors. And I don't know when that'll change. Hopefully, not. I mean, I still set things up. Obviously, if you watch the other socials, you know I'm putting pictures out there and stories, and you know what's happening with Cindy Jo. Is Cindy Jo gonna say yes to Keegan or not? Has she? What has she decided? And Kian and Stacy are enjoying life with a Chihuahua instead of having babies. So yeah, I'm telling stories there still, but not as many in the high rise yet. We had Jane and Jody there for a minute, but I really want to get them set up on their own floor before adding anything else or changing anything. I want to go back and retell the story of Jody's creation in that space, because I think that'll add a lot to the ambiance of it. Before it was just kind of I believe I took those pictures just in my wooden cabinet. So it was pretty simple. I'm trying to, yeah, I want to go ahead and put this on, don't I? Do I? No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't want to do the paper yet. I'm going to flip it over. And we'll just have to, what am I thinking? No one knows. I lost it. Right now, I'm thinking center this. That's what I'm thinking. I probably should have marked that out on this before starting. That would have been making it easier, you know? Do a little pre-marking so that you know where you're at, where you want to put it down. It's very close. Very. I think I'm also going to have Jane create some other creatures in her pursuit of a mini-me. And just having fun, taking pictures. Do you do that? Do you create vignettes and stories with your dolls or action figures? Or, hey, maybe you collect cars and Matchbox cars, and you have stories with those, because that's totally cool. Tell me what those stories are. I could use some stories. I mean, like, to hear some stories. It's to know what's going on in other people's worlds. I have had way too much, I don't know, fake accounts contacting me lately. And I want to hear from the real people. Just when the fake accounts outnumber the real people, it's hard. So, let me know what is going on with you. And let me know if you want to, you know, hear, I don't know, more about what's going on with Mudwood Cottage and that whole business venture and how it changed. I've said a little bit, but I think I've been less than, I don't know. It hasn't been exactly all that much information. Wow, somebody moved, and I don't know which way it moved. I think it's this one. Anyway, let me know if there's more on that you'd like to hear about. I still haven't sat down and drawn any pictures. I should do that as soon as I am finished here, because they're going to be bringing home mugs probably today or tomorrow for me to etch. And I need to know what I'm etching. I need to get some practice in there. Wednesday's video was kind of a wild ride for me. The day wasn't going smoothly, and then, you know, orchestrating 2 projects just to, I don't know. It ended up that I was just trying to avoid presenting a really boring video of me mixing paint, which it would have been. So, you're welcome. I don't know, maybe you like watching paint mixing. No shade there. I just feel like it could be better. There could be more to it, I guess. So one of the things that I want to do here after everything dries, and I should probably set it up here today or tomorrow, I want to get out the molds that I have and make some paper clay pieces to decorate this. And I'm thinking about putting them on the outside of the, like, here, to make it more of a triangulated decorated area. Did we stay square? Is that... Well, nothing looks that far off, so I'm not going to worry about it. I was thinking about doing something along the edge, but it probably won't be visible. I don't know. I'll get this set up right. I may change my mind. And after I have the paper applied, I want to paint it. And I think I am going to use the not acrylics. How about that? Because acrylics is getting in the way. I can't think past it. Not acrylics. Milk paint. And talk to Arthur about the shellac, because I think I want that yellowed look. So if I can do shellac, that's what I want to do. I'm going to need more shellac for doing the floors. because I think that it has been the best flooring. So there is what we've got so far. Okay. Now very gently, going to apply the paper. Something grabbed me over here. I was afraid I was going to flick something on the floor. I think it was the teddy bear that sits on the bench behind me, reaching out and grabbing me. Ooh, I haven't opened this in a while. It's got a bunch of dry Mod Podge in the top. Yuck. Okay. If the legs start to move, I won't be able to do this. Ooh, that dried stuff came off. Thought I got it cleared away. Makes me wonder if the lid wasn't quite on, sealed. I don't know. When your glue bottle gets low, I think it just traps too much air. You have more problems with it drying out even though it's not empty. Uh-oh. Radar thinks somebody's here. Sorry, not very talkative today, I guess. So I'm going to try and make sure that I press this down just enough to make the different layers visible. I don't know what that's going to do here at the corner. It feels kind of like I didn't get enough glue. So, and my legs are wiggling a little bit. The more I mess with this, the more they wiggle. So what I might do here is just flip it back over. Ooh, I just realized I was missing a layer there. And come back to this in a minute or two. Yeah, we'll get some more glue in here and pull it up around and then cut it off as neatly as I can. Figure out what we're going to do with the excess, because there's going to be a whole bunch of excess right here. Let's see. I'm going to go almost to the point. I don't know, maybe not quite. That one feels a little close. But I think I got just enough to where I can fold it in and cover the corner. I need to do that on all four corners. I think it would have been easier if it had, our glue had adhered all the way around the edge. Right now I'm guessing. All right, I'm gonna come back when this is more set up. Okay, we're set up a little bit more. Maybe shouldn't have left that out. Wow, that is getting low in there. Oh, yeah. It's all or nothing, people. All or nothing. All the glue or none of the glue. Oh, wow. Okay. I admit I have been feeling a lot of stress. The chaos is not making me feel all that great. The fact that a lot of what's going on is a personal attack on my lifestyle and lifestyle choices isn't helping. But it makes me more dedicated, firm in my belief of who I am. And I just don't like the idea that I'm going to have to fight for that. And for anybody who is outside the normal definitions, they don't seem to realize how many cisgender individuals fall into their non-conforming appearance, and that how awful that is to just go and decide for somebody who or what they are. It's not okay. So just going to admit here, there's been a certain level of stress over that. Not to mention, you know, you just don't want to fight. I mean, I don't. I am not looking for a fight. It's not my not my way. It's odd because everybody thought I was. I mean, all the time growing up, everybody thought I was looking for a fight. Feisty one, that one. It's like, no, I just want you to leave me alone. Let me be. Let me do. Let me draw my damn picture. Sometimes that's all it was. I just wanted to sit down and draw. That leg feels a little loose. No. So I'm just trying to neatly get it wrapped around the edge. Covers the ends of the cardboard. I want to keep it, you know, showing those layers that I stuck in for texture. Ooh, get glue. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to move the whole camera. Hopefully I'm not knocking it off the table. That would be so typical. And then I ran into the person and knocked them clean off the table. Chair, whatever. I didn't mean to be so klutzy. Okay, that needs to be removed. Mitering the corners might have been a smart thing. Maybe I'll do that on the other side before I stick glue on it. I tell you to remind me if I could hear you. This corner ended up with extra material in all kinds of places. Yeah, much more extra. Oh, maybe I'll get out a nice new sharp blade and see if I can take that off. Okay, take the miter out. I remembered. Get some glue. Okay. Yeah, you see here how the, guess I could turn it right side up. The edge here is pretty narrow for putting any type of paper clay decoration. But if I find something, you know, it might be kind of cool if it were like that, except for it'd probably block sitting there. Yeah, I'll think about that. First, I gotta go find the molds, which of course, you know, they're not out where I can get to them easily. So, there's the top. Hope you can see that texture a little bit there. Hope you enjoyed this project, and that you have a delightful day and a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.